Hi everyone, welcome back to part 2 of this emotional story. If you watched part 1, you already know how my stepmom Priya's bold Prem Bubble Cut inspired me. After days of watching long to short haircut videos and talking with Priya, I finally made my decision. Today was the day my turn to go from long waist-length hair to a short Prem Bubble Cut. That Sunday morning, my stomach was full of butterflies. I stood in front of the mirror, running my fingers through my long, thick, straight black hair one last time. It reached my waist and felt so heavy, like it was carrying all the sadness from my mom leaving. But I remembered Priya's words, "It's okay to let go." I took a deep breath and whispered to myself, "This is my new beginning." Priya knocked on my door with a bright smile. "Ready, beta?" She was wearing a simple kurti, her own short bubble cut looking fresh and bouncy. She hugged me tightly. "No pressure. If you change your mind at any time, we can stop. But I know you're going to look beautiful." Dad wished me luck at the breakfast table. He looked a bit surprised but supportive. "Whatever makes you happy, Sara. I'm proud of you for being brave." We drove to the same salon where Priya had her hair cut. The familiar smell of shampoo and hairspray hit me as soon as we entered. The stylist recognized us immediately and smiled. "Sarah's big day. Come, sit in the chair." I climbed into the big salon chair. The black cape was wrapped around me and fastened snugly at the neck. My long hair was let loose and brushed out smoothly, falling like a heavy dark curtain over my back and shoulders. I stared at my reflection. This was the last time I would see myself with long hair. Priya sat right beside me on a stool, holding my hand firmly. "I'm right here. Breathe. You're safe," the stylist asked kindly. "Are you sure about the Prem Bubble Cut?" "Short at the nape, rounded voluminous top with bouncy curls. Just like your mom's," I nodded, my voice a little shaky but determined. "Yes, from long to short. I want the same style." She smiled encouragingly. "Great choice. We'll do it step by step so you can experience the change. The cutting process begins first." The stylist sectioned my hair with clips. She started at the back, gathering a massive section of my waist-length hair. She combed it straight, then lifted the entire thick tail high so I could see how long it really was in the mirror. My heart raced. "Here we go," she said gently. Snip, snip, snip. The sharp scissors closed, and the first heavy chunk, almost 2 feet of long black hair, was completely severed. It fell onto the cape with a loud, soft thud, then slid to the floor. I gasped loudly. A huge weight was instantly gone from my back. My neck felt strangely light already. A pile of my long hair lay on the floor like dark silk. Priya squeezed my hand. "You're doing so well. Feel how much lighter it is already." The stylist continued working from the back, taking section after section. Larger scissors removed the bulk length. More and more long strands tumbled down continuously. The floor around the chair quickly filled with my fallen hair. My hair went from waist length to mid-back, then to shoulder length, then to chin length in just a few minutes. Each cut made a crisp sound that echoed in my ears. I watched in the mirror as my familiar long hair disappeared piece by piece. It felt surreal, scary, but also exciting. Every time a new section fell, I felt like I was letting go of the pain, the anger, and the heavy memories I had carried for years. The stylist then switched to smaller precision scissors to shape the bubble cut. She focused on the sides and back, creating the rounded, blunt base. She cut the nape area very short and neat, tapering it cleanly so it would sit close to my neck. The back was now dramatically short, barely covering the skin, while she left more length toward the crown for volume. "This is the foundation of the Prem Bubble Cut," she explained while snipping carefully. "Short and structured at the bottom, but will build volume on top." She added soft internal layers throughout the upper sections, lifting strands with a comb and snipping to remove weight and create movement. Tiny clippings rained down constantly. I could feel cool air on my neck and ears for the first time in years. My hair was getting shorter and shorter with every snip. Next came the perm for those signature bouncy curls. Small sections on the crown and sides were carefully wrapped around perm rods. The mild chemical smell spread in the air as the solution was applied. While it processed, Priya kept talking to me softly, reminding me of funny moments, telling me how proud she was, and assuring me that the result would be worth it. Her calm voice helped my racing heart slow down. After the perm was rinsed and neutralized with cool water, the styling phase began. The stylist picked up a round brush and turned on the powerful blow dryer. Hot air rushed through my short hair. As she brushed and dried each section, the permed curls started springing to life, tight, fluffy, and full of bounce. She carefully sculpted the top into that perfect rounded bubble shape, voluminous and playful on the crown, with the sides and back staying neatly short and tapered underneath. The curls bounced with every movement of the brush. She shaped and refined until the silhouette looked exactly like Priya's, a classic Prem Bubble Cut, short and clean at the nape, rounded and full of volume on top, with soft permed curls that moved beautifully. Finally, she gave it a light spritz of holding spray and stepped back. All done, Sara. Take a look. For a few long seconds, I just stared at the mirror in silence. My once waist-length straight hair was completely gone. In its place was a short, bouncy Prem Bubble Cut. The fluffy curls framed my face, making my eyes look bigger and brighter. The back felt so short and light, I could feel air on my neck. I slowly shook my head from side to side. The curls bounced playfully. No more heavy weight pulling me down. Tears filled my eyes, happy, liberating tears. I touched the back of my neck, ran my fingers through the short, voluminous top, and smiled through the tears. Oh my God, I love it. It feels so free. I look different, but in the best way. Priya jumped up and hugged me tightly, both of us laughing and crying together. You look absolutely stunning, Sara. So confident and beautiful. This is the new you, brave and full of life, the stylist smiled proudly. It suits you perfectly. The bounce and shape are gorgeous. Coming home and family reaction when we reached home, Dad was waiting in the living room. The moment I walked in, he froze. His eyes widened in complete surprise. He stood up slowly, walked closer, and just stared for a moment. Sara. His voice cracked with emotion. You look so different, but so beautiful, so fresh and confident. He pulled me into a big, warm, bear hug. I'm really proud of you, Beta. You've been through so much, and today you chose to be brave. Both my girls look amazing together. He hugged Priya too, and for a long time the three of us stood there, laughing, taking photos, and feeling closer than ever. That evening we sat together as a family. I kept shaking my head to feel the lightness and bounce of my new short curls. The heaviness I had carried for years felt like it had been cut away with my long hair. Every time I looked in the mirror, I saw a stronger, happier version of myself. This journey with Priya taught me something beautiful. Sometimes the scariest changes, like cutting off your long hair, lead to the most freeing and confident new chapter. My stepmom didn't just give me a haircut. She gave me hope, courage, and a real mother's love. If you've ever felt stuck in pain or wanted to try something bold like a big haircut, I hope my story inspires you. It's okay to let go. It's okay to start fresh. Thank you so much for watching both parts of this emotional story. Which moment touched you the most? Priya's haircut, our conversation, or my transformation? Would you ever go from long to a short bubble cut? Tell me in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe for more real-life heartfelt stories. See you in the next video.